to WWE. Now we are about to do a universe mode, and we're gonna play as a superstar. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Siri, and I'm gonna just make sure that the volume's all the way up so you can hear the random wrestler that she picks. So, without further ado, and the wrestler that Siri picks will be the person. Now, if the wrestler is not in this game, I will ask again. Without further ado, hey Siri, can you pick a random WWE wrestler for me?
On it. Okay. I found this on the web for can you pick a random wrestler for me? Check it out.
Hey Siri, can you name a random WWE wrestler?
Okay. I found this on the web for can you name a random WWE wrestler? Check it out.
How do I do this? Hey Siri, who's the best WWE wrestler?
Okay. I found this on the web for who is the best WWE wrestler. Check it out.
Okay, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna just have to do a wheel spin, and then I'm gonna have to post a wheel spin as a little clip. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So let me go ahead, do that. Personally, I don't care who we get. Okay. I'm trying to find a good one, guys. Alright, so hold up. To make sure I get this on video, I will screen record this. We are live, and this is a 2K20, but we are going to make sure it's 2K22. That is if the superstar still is in the game. Alright. I'm going to do it 3 times. Alright, I'm going to do it 3 times. Alright, 2, 3. Alright, Sting is not in the game, so I'm going to spin again. Bassman is not in the game, so I'm going to spin again. Give me somebody that's actually in the game. Kyle O'Reilly's in the game? I don't think he is. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly still is. I'm gonna spin one more time, two more times. That way I got 5 spins and I can, Mike Canales is not in. I think Grand Manalik is in the game, right? Hold on, I'm not gonna do. Alright. Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna do 5 spins for 5 superstars. Alright. If I have the superstar as a custom, like Miss AJ Lee right here, I will be allowed to use them. If I don't have a custom one, then you're just shit out of luck and I had to spin again. So we're going to do 5 superstars, and we are going to pick between the 5. So first spin. Long ass spin. Who is it? I don't know who Dar is, so I'm going to spin again. Jim Neidhart is the first option. Yeah, I don't know who Noam Dar is. Jim Neidhart is the first option. Brian Kendrick, is he in the game? Is he in 2K22? Yes? Okay, yeah, he is. Okay, so Brian Kendrick is the second option. Valentine, I don't think Valentine is in the game, is he? I would take it as a no, so we're gonna have to spin again. So remember, Jim Neidhart and Brian Kendrick are the first two options. This is for superstar number 3 that we could pick. I don't know no Nessie, so I'm going to spin again. I don't know Corrupted Jack, so I'm spin again. Matt Riddle will be the third option that we can pick from. Alright, right now I'm leaning towards Matt Riddle. But we still got 2 more options we can do. That's 3 people. Okay, I'm assuming Unleash Randy is a version of Randy Orton in the game. So I'm going to say Randy Orton will be number 4 option that we can pick from. And I had to spin again. It was Nessie again. Jim Neidhart again. He's already an option. Sting. I don't think I got a version of Sting, do I? I do got 2 versions of Sting. So we can choose between Neidhart, Brian Kendricks, Matt Riddle, Randy Orton, and Sting. These are the superstars that we can pick from. You're saying Riddle? Crush is saying Riddle. But here's what I'm... Alright, so we're gonna stop recording. I'll post that on YouTube. So between Riddle and Randy Orton is who I'm thinking of. Randy Orton would be fun to use though. But I think I'm going to listen to the people, and I am going to choose the bro. Fuck. We're gonna choose the bro man himself, Matt Riddle. Bro. Alright. Let's get into the first match with Matt Riddle. See what kind of storylines we can come up with for the bro man himself. T-Bar Mace, Montez Ford and Becky Lynch win. Asuka beats Dana Brooke. And now we are in a tag team match against the Alpha Academy. Bro. Ben. Sorry for not hearing the music. I had the music cut off because I don't want to get in no WWE copyright bullshit.
Tag team rules here with Orton and Riddle.
But we got Randy Orton in the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
We have to be expecting a frenetic pace in this matchup. These teams stop for nothing. They all go from bell to bell. From the top. It paid for that one. Oh, man, big time. Down with a neck breaker. Tag made, fresh man in. Got it, scouted.
And Matt Riddle doing... No, Otis trying to reverse.
And Otis was ready there. Oh, man, check out this power.
I know!
Gorilla press slam. Chad Gable with the tag. Got him set up in the corner of the ring. Solely focused on in a corner.
All right.
Escapes in a nick of time. In off the tag.
We're going to tag in Randy. Hey, Randy.
Connects. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Gotta hurt. In full control here. Face full of turnbuckle. Got their opponent on clothesline. He's lost some of his win now. The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Hey, Randy, bro, you see we could go get some Burger King and some fries and an Oreo milkshake after we're done with beating Alpha Academy's ass, bro?
You ever seen a human being tossed like that?
Man, I know a couple of skater friends that could get us a cheap discount, bro.
Getting tossed around. Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems.
We're going to help Randy Orton out a bit.
Orton measuring. And he was ready for it.
I love Matt Riddle as a character in WWE.
Caught with a lariat. Boom, right.
Let's go, Riddle.
Tagging his partner in now. The Viper shows his instinct. In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook. This crowd is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
Yeah, I did hear about that on Crush. I don't know if it's actually true or not, because if you remember correctly, I was the one that sent it in the group chat.
He's in under the ropes.
I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's not true, because, you know, I like Riddle. You know, I've heard it was because of drug issues. I've also heard some saying it was some family issues too, like he's going through a divorce and shit, and he needs some time off. I'd personally believe more in the divorce shit than I would the drugs. But I mean, to be honest, I really wouldn't be surprised if the drug thing was actually true. I mean, this, like, Matt Riddle's the same guy. If you look on his fucking body right there, he's literally got a mushroom tattoo on his fucking body. Now that doesn't necessarily mean anything, of course, but I mean, you know what I mean?
Great awareness of their opponent's repertoire. Caught him right in the jaw.
I hope it's not another Jeff Hardy, because Jeff is got a lot of and you know it sucks for me being a big Jeff Hardy fan to you know see Jeff go through that, and you know me liking Matt Riddle too, man. If I had to see Riddle go through the same shit that Jeff went through, I don't know if I could do it, man.
Double underhook applied. He's in off the tag. Yes, tag.
There we go. Hot tag to Randy.
Rapid fire right hands. Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next. Up and around and down. He's getting pushed out into the defensive. This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole? And he sends him into the corner. The Viper escapes here. And Otis was ready there. Well, that'll leave a mark. Orton measuring. Boom! The Vipers lined up his prey. We know what's next.
An RKO by the Viper. The Apex Predator strikes. One.
And there's the save.
And Chad Gable with an amazing save. But we are attacking Chad Gable, punching him in the face.
And Gable's hopes are waning in this one. This devastating offense.
Time to tag Bro in.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
No. Ah, damn it.
And Riddle is forced to endure further damage in this match. Otis has fought hard to gain the advantage here. He decides. Jesus.
Somehow I began controlling Randy Orton. I don't know how.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. And Otis was ready there. Raining down right hands. Otis in some big trouble. Oh, man. That just happened. Devastating attack from the Viper. We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors. The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
I I think whenever we did the hot tag, it had me transfer over to Randy Orton somehow. I mean, I don't mind being Randy.
With the tag as
Hey, Randy. Cause I can do this all day, bro.
rapid fire right hands. And he barely evades. Orton able to counter. Into the turnbuckle. Wicked clothesline. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Running STO plants it. Nicely done.
The Viper's gotta stay on point.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars. Raining down right hands. He's returning fire. Double underhook. Powerbomb. Finds a counter for Gable. Elusiveness from Gable. Fighting back with a counter. There he goes, right into the corner. Reversal. Can he take advantage? Counter after counter. Clothesline. Oh, man, Orton just stomping away and enjoying every moment of it. With the stomp. Gable needs to get his wits about it fast. Is that what it takes to beat Gable? He's positioning himself, closing in. The big gun fired yet again. And a tag there. And he stops the count for his partner. Listen to this place. It's electric. Oh, down by the DDT. Gable avoids that one. High red district for Gable. Orton with a fist press, raining down right hands. Chad Gable's face took the brunt of that shot. Oh, look at this. What a headbutt.
Can Riddle hit a finisher?
Locking the wrist. Kamagoye on the mark. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. The promotion is locked in. I think tap, he taps out.
And Chad Gable taps out to Matt Riddle as RK Bro secures the win.
Here are your winners. The Viper, Randy Orton, and Riddle RK Bro. This
Oh yeah, Crush, I do got another thing, man. Alright? You do know, like, you know, you were speaking of Matt Riddle as the next Jeff Hardy or whatever. Actually, speaking of Jeff Hardy, this week, I think this Wednesday or Thursday, Jeff is finally going to have his free trial to determine his fate. I think if everything goes well for Jeff, which I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening because it is a DUI and he was obviously fucking intoxicated. But if everything goes well, you know, he's already done his rehab shit. He's got to get his court shit. And he should be back wrestling within the next couple months. Maybe a month or two. If everything goes well. If everything doesn't go well for Mr. Hardy, he could be locked up for 3 to 5 years. So we'll see what happens to Jeff. Wish him the best, but it's not looking too good for the charismatic Enigma. But Jeff Hardy is a GOAT and he will get past this either way.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. Put away your case of the Mondays. We've got some hard-hitting action for you here tonight.
Well said, Corey. I cannot wait to see what we get.
Alright, Braun Strowman defeats Ray. Nikki and Rhea secure a win. Elias beats Damian and Apollo. Alexa Bliss gets a massive win. Then we're on to Randy Orton, or RK Bro, taking on Montez Ford, Brian Dawkins. It was going to be a fantastic match. Here comes the bro man, Matt Riddle.
Persona and a respected mixed martial arts background. Riddle is here to fight.
Well,
The following contest is a
you,
tag team match.
you know, and I actually, you know, do want to talk about that. You want to talk about that with Jeff. You know, I know addiction is a crazy thing. Addiction is a crazy thing. And it's hard to get over. It's hard, you know, when you do something for as long as Jeff has, because, you know, if you know professional wrestling, you know that a lot of the wrestlers, especially whenever Jeff came into business, a lot of them were either alcoholics or they were on some type of pills. A lot of it was due to pain, and that was a lot of Jeff's issue with drugs in the first place, was he was taking them for pain. If you know, watch the Hardys documentaries they had on WWE and shit, a lot of the drugs that they had gotten on was to help cope with pain, because the Hardys were doing some extreme ass shit. And I've seen like stories and all that shit of like the Big Show was talking about one time he was on a bus and Jeff was taking up like 2 or 3 seats because, you know, he was just in so much pain. And this was around the time, you know, that Jeff was getting heavily pushed in WWE. So he was doing some crazy ass shit. And, you know, fast forward, Jeff is off the pills. Jeff is off the pills now, which, thank God. But now his addiction is alcohol. And, you know, that's a very bad addiction. And I'm not going to blame AEW too much, because AEW wasn't the ones that put the drink in his hand. They didn't make him drink. Jeff is a grown man. He's got to take responsibility. But AEW does have to take a little bit of accountability themselves, because if you watched AEW whenever Jeff first came in there, every week Jeff was doing some type of crazy ladder stunt. Just fucking crazy. Jeff was going crazy week in and week out. And I know it's, you know, if Jeff says he can do it, you know, AEW's got to trust that he can do it. You know, I understand that. But I just feel like the people at AEW should have been a little bit more cautious with Jeff's history of alcohol and drugs, and the fact that he's older. And I'll give WWE some major credit because whenever Hardy was there in WWE, he did do extreme stuff, but it'd be like once a month on a pay-per-view or occasionally on Raw. WWE did their best to make sure that Jeff wasn't in that much pain while he was there, because they didn't have him doing crazy shit every single week like they did whenever he was like in his 30s. And that's credit to WWE. AEW, they had Jeff going out there every single week, him doing some type of ladder stuff or some type of extreme shit. I mean, dude was talking about how much, bad pain. Like, there was rumors and shit that he had to miss like a week or two because he was in so much fucking pain from doing that shit. And then a week or two later, this whole DUI incident happened. So, I hope whenever Jeff comes back to AEW, I hope that Tony Khan does take that into somewhat consideration and just has Jeff doing less shit to keep him out of pain, because it just seems like the pain is what leads to him eventually relapsing. So, I don't know. Hopefully he gets over it.
In the restricted corners, we're going to get a chance to see Riddle in order. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Montez and Edge Dawkins.
What team has the advantage here? Who can do the ring and have the best? Who can control the pace?
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already. Riddle out of the way. Oh, impact to the stomach. Ooh, kick right to the gut.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Yeah, even though he's still got a lot of fight in him, he might be able to tag now and not risk further harm.
Great awareness from Riddle.
Dawkins avoids that one.
Powerless position to be in right now.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance. Ooh, well measured.
Gets tagged in.
Montez Ford up top.
He's begging him to get up so he can put him back down. To the sky.
The Street Profits are doing their thing.
Man, right to the arm. Hyperextends your elbow.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh yeah, I did hear some rumors today, Jesse, that Edge and Finn Balor could have a match at next year's Hell in a Cell with Edge facing the Demon Finn Balor.
This match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag suit here.
I'm hearing some rumors about that shit.
Using his body as a weapon. One step ahead of Riddle there. Quick takedown there. He switches it back around.
Riddle left him high and dry.
I think it would be too. But me personally, now, am I the only one that feels like this? I feel like WWE should have not kicked Edge out of the Judgment Day. I feel like it was a good move to put Finn in the group, but I feel like Edge should have still been the leader. Because whenever Edge was the leader of Judgment Day, yeah, but whenever Edge was the leader of Judgment Day, I feel like everybody took the group more serious because they took Edge serious. And, not saying that people don't take the group serious now, because, people do. But I feel like Judgment Day would have been a lot more serious and a lot more better if Edge was still the one leading the group. Now, I don't think Edge should have been the one, necessarily getting the champions, but I felt like his presence and his promos could have really helped put Dominic and the rest of them over as big stars had he still been. With Judgment Day.
But now is not the time to bask in disbelief. DDT! With the reversal. Was ready for that. Avoids the attack. Look at this. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that. Riddle gets reversed. Float over. Into it. Nice DDT. Randy Orton with the tag.
We're going to tag in. Hey, Randy.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
I feel like that's the best way to go about it. Because if you want my personal opinion, I think Judgment Day should end with Dominic being the leader of Judgment Day. I know that's crazy because, they got Finn Balor, and Finn is a great-ass wrestler, but I feel like Dominic should get, this big, amazing push, and I feel like he should be the one to end Rey Mysterio's career. And I know many fans are going to be like, and many WWE fans will be like, why? Because, people don't look at Dominic as a serious wrestler or,
look at this.
And, they got reason to think that. I mean, Dominic is still young, and he's still got a whole lot to learn.
Able to give him the slip.
But I feel like Dominic ending his dad would be one way to, legitimately push Dominic into superstardom. And if you want my personal opinion, I think Dominic should possibly be Mr. Money in the Bank next year. Damn, I lost. But, no, let's actually talk this out, alright? I do see some major potential with Dominic. I don't know if anybody else sees it, but I see some major potential with Dominic. And the way I would go about it, because I feel like Dominic should be a major priority for the next generation of WWE. And I think a good way that you could start this is have him and his dad have a feud that leads up to a big match at WrestleMania. I think the match should be either Dominic leaves the Judgment Day, or Rey Mysterio puts his career on the line. I feel like that should be the match. I feel like Dominic should win the match. They should keep that momentum going into Money in the Bank. All the way going into Money in the Bank. And I feel like Dominic should win the Money in the Bank. And Finn Balor should win the WWE Champion. And I feel like this should be accumulate And I truly feel like Finn Balor and Dominic should have a storyline where Finn Balor feels a bit threatened that Dominic has the briefcase. Eventually, they get into a rivalry, and then Dominic challenges Finn Balor for the WWE Champion and the leader of Judgment Day. And I feel like it should all lead to Finn Balor being kicked out of the Judgment Day and Dominic being the leader. And I feel like that is a good way that you could honestly push Dominic Mysterio. Now the main thing that Dominic's gonna have to do in order for a big push like this, either WWE writers or Dominic has got to do better promos. They got to do better promos, man. Dominic kind of struggles with promos, and that can either make or break a big push. So Dominic has got to, work on the promo aspect. Because I ain't going to lie. I liked what he was trying to say whenever he told Bobby Lashley that, not Bobby Lashley, but Shelton Benjamin that I'm better than my dad and Eddie was in their primes, which makes me better. But the way that he came about it just sounded corny. And that's the thing, like, it's a good plan behind it, but the execution just kind of seems corny. So I feel like if Dominic works on his promo, it doesn't matter how good he is in the ring. If you work on your promo and you work on your character and you got a story that people are invested in, your in-ring work can be a little bit excused. And if you want my personal opinion, a good example of where a character overtook, where a character was the main reason the wrestler was even pop, was CM Punk. Because if we're being honest, CM Punk was an average wrestler. CM Punk is an average wrestler, but people were bought into his character. People bought into his promos. And that's what made CM Punk one of the biggest stars of his era. And he's been able to market that, and that's what led to his big return. Because Punk is just an average wrestler. But people are invested into his character, invested into his story. And I feel like that's kind of the road they need to go with Dominic. I don't know, that's just me though. Why is that Punk is a punk? Why you say that? I don't know how Punk is as a person and behind the scenes, but everything that I've heard about CM Punk whenever he was in AEW at least, and it's mixed reactions. I've heard some people say he whined when he didn't get his way. And I've also heard a lot of people say that Punk was, a great addition to the locker room, that Punk actually cared about wrestling. He would spend hours working with some of the AEW wrestlers, getting their promos right, and all that. I mean, if you want my personal opinion about the whole thing that happened at the scan. You know, me personally, I'm kind of with Punk on that whole situation because it seems like to me that the Elite, who are the EVPs of AEW, the Young Bucks, put out a rumor about CM Punk, which was saying that they were trying to say that Punk was the reason that Colt Cabana wasn't on AEW and that he was on Ring of Honor. And to be fair, and you know, I'll get to the WWE point too, but the whole situation with AEW, how do I say this? They were trying to blame Punk for Colt Cabana not being on AEW or getting snobbed on AEW, saying that Punk has something to do with it. Punk went into defending himself at that thing, and then Kenny Omega went and cut a promo that was not scripted. Punk didn't know anything about the promo, apparently. And he kind of went into business for himself, and, you know, Punk went on that whole shit and was like, you know, I'm not the reason why Colt Cabana is, you know, not on AEW or anything like that. I had nothing to do with that. I've had nothing to do with Colt Cabana since 2014. And he was just defending himself, defending his character and everything. And then what makes it even worse is that months after, you know, all that went down, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega came back from their suspension and started mocking CM Punk once again. So, I don't have the whole story, but everything that I've heard, I mean, I'm kind of going to side with Punk. I don't think he disrespected AEW. I don't think he disrespected the wrestling business. But he did disrespect the Young Bucks because the Young Bucks started it first. So, that's kind of my take on it. Now, his WWE departure, that's a whole different story. And a part of me does kind of understand where Punk was coming from with that whole WWE thing. Because around the summer of Punk, around the summer, you know, Punk and shit, Punk was the biggest star in WWE. And dude was the champion of WWE, but for whatever reason, Punk never got a shot to main event WrestleMania because of The Rock and Cena. Which I get, The Rock and Cena is a big draw. But a part of me does kind of feel like Punk should have main evented one of the WrestleManias because he was one of the biggest stars in WWE at the time. He was the champion, and you would think that the champion would main event a Mania, but I kind of see his point. A part of me kind of sees his point. And I can see where some people could say that's a little bit selfish. But I do kind of see his point, and a lot of the reason why he left WWE, some of it was that, but another reason was his feud with Ryback and shit, and you know how unsafe Ryback was apparently. And Punk even said himself had he not left WWE when he did. Had they not left on WWE whenever they did, he could have died because of how many, you know, shit he was taking. Like, his body wasn't able to heal and shit. And he was working with Ryback the Lion. Apparently, Ryback was unsafe as hell. Some shit like that. I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of shit. I'm not going to sit here and act like Punk didn't have no, you know, issue, because, you know, he definitely did. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left WWE. But I can't speak on that there's just two sides to different story. I kind of see where Punk's side is, and I kind of see WWE's side. He did make himself sound a little selfish, so I think it was just a mostly fair departure between the, I don't know. It's just a crazy situation. But whether you love CM Punk or you hate CM Punk, you can't deny his legacy in professional wrestling.
In this tag team competition, we're going to see Riddle and Randy Orton. And across the ring, we see Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode.
These teams have built up lots of animosity towards each other, and now they have finally reached a tipping point. I would expect Bedlam to break loose here.
Shaking power slam.
Reaches his partner for the tag.
Bicycle knee strike. On the jaw. Boom. Atomic drop. And there's the tag. Dolph Ziggler into the ring. Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Uh-oh. Alley-oop. Nice counter by Ziggler. Each competitor showing their come on. It's locked in. He got locked in. He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out. Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Ooh, bullseye. He's getting a little battered now.
What makes a great tag partner, Cole, is knowing when to tag. We'll find out soon enough if he's even a good tag partner.
Nice takedown.
There's a tag.
Kick to the gut. Into a neck breaker.
Tags him in.
Oh, not perfect. It was glorious.
Oh, just in case the first few didn't hurt, there's another.
And he's able to fight Roode off.
Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Not easy.
Tagged into the action. He's taking some good hits. Punch right in the head. Bam! Every single part of his body.
He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Nice kick.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. And you saw it coming. And lariat. What is Ziggler looking to do here?
Dolph up top.
Take your flight.
Oh, risk doesn't pay off.
Uh-oh, this is...
Right on cue, Dolph reverses.
Reversal on top of reversal. Going right for the torso. to the arm. Just like that, Dolph.
No! Okay.
Strong takedown there.
Oh, just throwing their body.
He's starting to struggle here.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Riddle has him up.
Dolph's in La La Land.
Whoa, what a save. That should have been 3. That's gotta be it. Oh my God. That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
And guys, Riddle is stunned that he couldn't finish this just then. Right hand drives him out of the corner. Look at this. Going counter for counter.
Never saw it coming.
Is it enough? The cover! He's been placed in the corner now. Oh, man. What a strike. Ooh, right to the throat. Senton. That'll do some serious damage. And he had Riddle scouted. Wow, springboard attack. Look at this. An arm breaker. Ziggler now lacking any signs of resistance.
The momentum is all on Riddle's side right now.
Oh, that might have just broken something. Piling damage onto the torso.
Ziggler looking evasive.
Dolph shaky. The end of the track for him could be near.
Ziggler intercepts.
Ziggler forcing the momentum on him.
Yeah, Ziggler's survival instincts are taking over.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out. And a nice takedown.
Oh, dropping down all their weight.
Jarring impact.
He was elusive there. Ziggler looking evasive. Ooh, face first.
Watch out for Dolph.
And Ziggler's digging deep in the well of that offense.
Ziggler showing off that more aggressive side here, and it is paying off. We are seeing a next-level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that.
Oh, using the knee. Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. One step ahead of Riddle there. Does he do it here? He stops the count for his partner. And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Nice evasion by Riddle.
Able to get there in time.
Dolph gets out of there. Shattering spine buster.
That was glorious. Will it be? A kick out early one.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Nice counter by Ziggler. Punch right in the head. Nice hip toss.
Riddle preparing. Could be
Bro looking to end this. And now it's all Riddle.
Thank goodness for the teammate. Just right in time. Looking for the victory. You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
And Riddle's laid back demeanor is starting to crack after that kick out.
Shot to the back.
Makes him pay with a counter.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
He's struggling a bit here.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Put into the corner now.
Forward with a jump.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
High level of offense on display from Riddle.
Looks like Rude's having trouble generating any sort of defense.
This DDT looks absolutely glorious. Riddle wasn't ready for that. He is done. Two. With the tag is Randy Orton.
Carving across the face.
This match grinded him down a little. He got whipped into that corner. Knife edge shot. That's a tough one to whip you up. Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. What a punch. And he's able to fight Rude off. Oh, had that well scouted.
Orton always has an answer, a plan. He needs to find that right now.
Kick to the gut. Glorious DDT. Rude stamping an end to this. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Amazing. An unbelievable showing of tenacity from Orton to manage the kick out.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you gotta do a little more to finally finish this. The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
You're not going to find Rude showing any remorse.
Stop it away.
With the stop.
Right in the mouth. Relentless. And there's the kick.
The WWE.
He picks up the win. Here are your winners. The Viper, Randy Orton. And it's Randy Orton.
So that is a win for RK Bro.
Great example.
Hey look, I thank y'all for joining me in the first episode. It is fun being Riddle. You know, the whole rumors about him going to rehab and that's why they took it off TV. I hope he gets better if that's the case. If not, hopefully we can see him back. But thank y'all for joining me. I'll see y'all on the next one.